I like D&D. And I hope you do too. Because I am D&D AF. So yeah, I did a video about dinosaurs. That was fun. So I thought, since I was gonna do a video about my top 10 favorite D&D monsters to use, and I kind of shot a version of that. It wasn't very exciting. I wasn't really all that happy with it, so you're not seeing that. So I decided instead to split it up into maybe a little shorter video of each of those monsters. Lizard folk are fun. And if you don't think so, maybe I can convince you with this video. Or at least tell you, things I've done with lizard folk. Number 10 on our list of D&D's deadliest monsters. Just kidding, they're not the deadliest, but lizard folk are among my favorite D&D monsters to use. Because of their flexibility, I guess you could say. Now, lizard folk in the monster manual are described as having an alignment of neutral, true neutral. And they're also described as having an alien mind, like they think a lot differently than, say, mammals would or other types of humanoids would. They're, from what I gather, and what I gathered from owning pet lizards back in the day, lizards are kind of zen, they just be. And then stuff happens to them and they react to it, but they just want to live, man. Bask in the sun, go out there, lay some eggs, maybe, have some fights with some other lizards, maybe eat some stuff. That's not to say they're not ambitious, but, hey, a lizard folk isn't restricted to the neutral alignment. It's just a cool starting point for, kind of how their society and stuff is as a whole. And, they live in tribes sometimes. I don't see why they couldn't be more sophisticated. And, now that they're PC race, they got a lot more options. So, they could be any alignment you want. They could be any class you want. And I think that's super cool. So, now, when it comes to actually using these guys as monsters, I think they're great for anything that involves, like, water, any kind of watery setting, the swamp, coastlines, jungles even. I don't know, I think lizard men are super cool. Anywhere you think you'd find lizards, you'd find lizard men. You don't know, it's a freaking lizard. What are you going to look under their tail there? And pretty sure the miniature is not going to be 100% anatomically correct. Well, there's nothing indicating any sort of sex on this thing. Just like a real lizard, I guess. Yeah, I guess this guy's probably got a cloaca. This guy's got a loincloth on. I don't know if you can see him there. I can't really get my camera in there. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that was a waste of time. Anyway, lizard folk, they make great swamp encounters. Your party is rafting down a river, a slow-moving river, and then boom, a bunch of these lizard folk jump up on the side of the boat. They're gonna kill you and eat you, basically. They're not necessarily evil. They're neutral, right? But they just want to eat you. So, hey, I like that about them. They're honest, impartial, I suppose. Meat is meat, and lizard folk are lizard folk. They could be slaves, they could be savages, they could be scholars, they could be wizards, they could be priests, and they could be monks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a lizard folk monk on the table in an upcoming game. Yeah. This guy I think would be perfect. What is he actually supposed to be? Oh yeah, that's great focus here. Lizardfolk Rogue, I believe? Well, I can't really read that. Man, my ads are bad. Lizardfolk Rogue, jeez. Okay, we got it. It's all about the lighting, man. And my lighting in here is, you know, that's what I'm working with. Oh, and I got a shop light up there. Yeah, he's a Lizardfolk Rogue. Okay. If he were rogue, generally don't they stick like a knife in their hands or something, like a dagger or a whatever. Okay, so Lizardfolk Rogue. This guy, I think it's Pathfinder. That is a sweet miniature, though. Like, gotta say, I really like Paizo's pre-painted miniatures. I really like them because they're really useful in fantasy RPGs, D&D, of course. So they're, in my mind, mostly superior to the D&D versions, but they've got their Pathfinder spin on them, which in some cases can be kind of weird, and there could be a lot of monsters that appear only in Pathfinder and that you can't find in a D&D equivalent, which that kind of sucks because then, I mean, I don't play Pathfinder, so I don't have the bestiary, I don't like know what those monsters are all about, and I don't know, they're kind of not my thing, but the ones that they make that are like standard races and stuff are great. Yep. Maze of Death, I believe, is the MOD. Wasn't that a metal band back in the 80s? Anyway, this is a Lizardfolk Warrior. Number 12 of 46. You mean there's 46 of them? Oh my god. That's too many Lizardfolk Warriors. Made in China, Paizo. Okay. WizKids NECA. Okay, I'm kind of confused as to... Like, this guy is really old. So, like, this is an old school D&D, like, D&D tabletop miniatures game. Collectible miniatures game, which I spent way too much money on back in the day. 2004. This guy's, what, 2016? I didn't quite catch the date on there. 2017. Wow, made in China. This guy, too, I believe. Yep, made in China. I gotta say, China, you make some sweet miniatures. Yeah. So, trade relations with China happen to go south. I don't know what I'd do without awesome miniatures that they make. Lizardfolk. So, let's cut it off here. Maybe we can salvage some of that. You know, I don't think I have anything revolutionary to say. Maybe I do. You don't know. But you just have to tune in and find out. But I have a lot of fun with this game. Dungeons and Dragons, that is. And maybe I can show you what makes it fun for me and let you have at least as much fun as I do. I don't know, I guess. That sounded really weird, but... Okay, we're going to stop this clip again because I got other stuff to do.